Oh.
Feeling shy. Hey, everyone, and welcome back to the End I've Always Said That podcast featuring...
Do you not know our name? Do you not know our name?
That was for you to introduce yourself.
This is usually how our...
We are Just One Fern.
Just One Fern.
And we are happy to be here.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Aaron. And we are two men.
He is the Fern.
Yes,
of the one.
I am the one Fern, and he is my court jester.
Oh, okay. I'm either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank you for hanging out for 2 hours.
Yeah, someone decided to drive for 6 hours today.
So
It's
for
very
context, we were supposed to record 2 hours ago, and Meghan was going to go ahead and be 2 hours late. So
Traffic hit in the Bronx.
Traffic, man.
Why did you drive?
Well, I didn't drive. Someone else drove, and then I was going to have them drop me off in the city, but they're a waiter, and he had work at 4. So if he dropped me off in the city, then he would have been late to his actual paying job. I just would have been late to my side hustle.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah,
his paying job trumped my side hustle.
totally
That's rough.
understand.
How fast was he driving? Not fast enough.
I don't know. I was asleep.
Oh, and the secret comes out.
Yes, there it
I
is.
was a pretty bad passenger.
You were the passenger and fell asleep?
Yeah, I was tired.
Was it just you and him?
And one other person.
Oh, was the
Were
other
you-
person asleep?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just him? You could have died.
Was it Tony?
Was
Yeah, it
was
was
the guy
Tony.
driving asleep?
Oh.
That's who was
He
the other
did
person.
almost fall asleep. We did pull over at one point. He's like, I need a Gatorade. And they got a Gatorade.
Oh, a
and he was awake
Gatorade.
the rest of the ride.
Gatorade
so.
doesn't have caffeine.
I was going to say, that definitely, well, it rehydrates you.
I don't know. That's what
that
he
just
needed.
makes you need to pee
Gatorade
more.
and beef jerky.
That's true. And you get to a point where you cannot find a bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gatorade and beef
There's
jerky.
no pulling over
Yeah.
for a
It's
bathroom.
America.
Yeah, I get the beef jerky pull, but need Gatorade. Never
Yeah,
had
he
that.
needed a yellow Gatorade. Like his
Yellow.
life depended on
Yellow
it.
is the
Yellow's
worst
good.
one.
Oh, it's
Well,
good.
I kind
Whoa,
That's
somebody's
great.
never had
What's-
orange.
Orange is also good.
You like
No,
orange?
Red
it's
is the
light
worst.
blue.
Red
light
is the
blue.
worst.
Red is horrible.
Light
Red
blue's the
is-
Light
best.
blue is so good. What are
Yeah,
you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
light blue's the best.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
thank
Uh-uh.
God.
Light
Purple.
blue or
Purple
Purple's
is
good.
the best.
I do like purple.
Purple.
Secretly like
Lucas
purple.
but you're anti-cough syrup.
Purple
don't-
does not taste like cough syrup.
Yes, it does.
Where
Is
are
there
you getting
anyone
this
who's
from?
not
You're the one who thought
anti-cough
that
syrup?
Dr. Pepper tasted like
Yeah.
cough syrup.
It does.
You're
Oh, I
insane.
hate Dr. Pepper.
Right,
I'm with you
thank
on
you.
that.
That's
I've
fucked
never
up.
had
That's
one.
fucked up.
You
Never.
wouldn't like it.
Tastes
You
like
wouldn't.
cough syrup.
It's
Okay.
gross.
Good to know.
It does not. It does not.
Yeah, I don't drink soda, so.
Oh.
Not
all
a pop
high
girl.
and mighty over here.
No,
not
I just
drinking
don't
soda.
drink soda.
I just don't.
What do you drink?
Like lemonade, iced tea. Nothing
Like
really
Taylor's
fancy.
just,
I don't
she's just
drink
not
ice.
like other
I don't
girls.
drink soda.
That's also.
I'm like a cool mom.
Make sure you go over to their podcast because we're going to be doing an episode, but we talk
Yes,
about that in our Is it weird segment.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
It's gonna be very fun.
I'm excited for that.
So we'll chat all about that because
Yes.
that has been told to multiple of us.
I can't wait.
Wait, Taylor, do you like bubbles? Do you like bubbles and things? Is that why you don't like soda?
If it has alcohol in it, then yes.
Taylor's go-to drink when we're out
There
is
it
a
is.
vodka soda.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
seltzer.
like not. Yeah, it's like seltzer.
But there's bubbles.
Yeah, I used to be like, oh, I don't like soda because it's the bubbles. But then I started drinking, and I love bubbles. So I don't really know.
Started drinking,
Then I started drinking.
and that's when everything changed.
Yeah. But also, I like ginger ale. But that
Okay.
only started when I
I
started drinking. I got
love
captain in
ginger.
ginger. But
That's such a good drink.
it's underrated.
You know when it
Whiskey
tastes the
gingers
best?
are the
When you're
best.
sick.
In a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or on a plane.
When it's
Ooh.
watered
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Ew.
I got so much shit for picking ginger ale in our Build a Boy band of sodas.
You do get a lot of shit. It's a.
It
for
was my
first
number one pick. It's my
Is your
favorite
Yeah,
drink.
first
I
pick?
mean, if I like that, that's really the only soda. I mean, Sprite, maybe.
Hey, somebody for Sprite with me. Okay.
Big-
Okay.
Please make
Those
fun
were
of
our
me for
first two
Sprite.
picks,
Oh,
Yeah.
but we
Wow.
fit right in.
hate it.
You're joining the band.
I'm
Perfect.
joining the band.
Yeah, you're in.
So was there anything else funny that happened to you this weekend? Because you were with some college kids.
a jet
Youngins.
setter.
Yeah.
Did you rob any cradles?
No, not this time around.
I was wondering.
But I was told an interesting story that I'd like everyone's opinions on.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I went up to Utica College to visit my younger brother. So we were at the bar, and he pulls me aside, and he goes, Meghan, you have
Mego.
to tell, Mego, that's what he calls me. He goes, you have to tell da-da-da to break up with his girlfriend. And I said, why would I do that? I don't know the girlfriend. And I don't really know your roommate that well either. Why? What's he going to listen to me? And he goes, no, you don't understand. He goes, they're both at the bar tonight? I went, yeah. And he goes, they haven't spoken to each other. He goes, he tried to go up to her and talk to her, and she told him to go away.
Uh-oh. Not
Then
great.
She gave him the cold shoulder?
Yeah, she gave him the cold shoulder. And then she played some sort of sport, and he was at the game, and the mom didn't realize he was there, and he heard her mom shit-talking him.
Ooh. Wait.
He was at his
I'm confused.
girlfriend's
This is amazing.
sporting event.
And
Her
her
mom
mom was shit-talking him.
The boyfriend.
Yes, the boyfriend.
Ouch.
in front of him.
Ouch.
In public.
In public.
Oh, he was supposed to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third and final reason of why he has to break up with her, he goes, Meghan, they've been dating a year and a half, or maybe just a year. No, 1 year, because he had the gifts for her in his room.
Okay.
So they've almost been dating a year. He goes, Meghan, she has not touched his dick. They have not had sex. Nothing.
Oh, man.
That's
To her,
really rough.
he's a Ken doll. There's nothing happening. And I went, is
Oh
it like
my
a
God.
religious thing?
Smooth
And he went,
down
no.
Well,
Oh
maybe
my
for her
God.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
has
he
that
would
been
have
a
said it. I
Oh.
said,
That's
is
true.
Is that why they're not having sex? Is it a religious thing? And he went, no.
Oh, no.
And I went,
That's bad.
awesome.
not
You know
good.
what,
Your
though?
roommate
Cool, cool,
has to
cool.
break up with his
You know
girlfriend.
what, though?
He's
I've
got
always said this, PSA, stop dating people you don't like.
That's
Yeah.
a great
Yeah.
point.
Yes.
Don't stop doing it.
Well, maybe she was waiting for like their 1 year to make it special.
They broke up for like a month in December.
Oh,
Well,
And what
Wait.
made them
Got
get
back-
back together?
I don't know. And I went, because then
She said
at
they
one
do
point
it.
I was like, okay, I'll tell her to break up with him. I was like, but you have to bring it up. I'm not just going to pull your roommate who I don't know that well aside and be like, hey,
hey, listen.
Hey,
gotta
little
dump
guy.
her.
time to axe the old ball and chain.
Get her out of here.
Throw her to the curb.
So then we back to his house. We're upstairs, and he goes, Meghan, and blah, 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 come here. So then we go into his room, the roommate's room, not Jack's room. And he goes, Meghan has something to tell you.
The most like
You had to do an
awkward
ambush?
way.
We had to,
That's not setting you up. That's
no,
That's
you've met my
rude.
brother.
Yeah.
He's so weird.
That's but very on brand for Jack.
It's very Jack. But he's like, Meghan has something to tell you. And I went, you have to break up with your girlfriend.
And what did he say?
He goes, I know.
No.
And then he's staring at the gifts in the corner that he has for her birthday, and
What did he
their
get
1
her?
year.
Or you don't know?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Just return them.
I said,
Is it a dick in
I
a
went, they
box?
look
That's
returnable.
what I would do. At that point, Jesus Christ.
My gosh.
yeah,
That's
so-
really
You gotta.
funny.
I mean, you have to break up with her.
You know,
I mean,
Yeah.
nothing.
nothing.
And was whatever talked about? No communication about
do
it.
they even kiss each other? Like,
Oh yes,
They
they're
kiss, and he said if they're like having a sleepover, he's in his boxers and she's just in her underwear, like tits out. And I was like, and you're not fucking?
Does he not make?
Well, I mean, that's,
Who
I
makes
must
the
not-
move? Does nobody make moves?
He tries, and then she's like, no, not tonight.
I mean, that's
Okay,
good
and
on
they
him.
broke
like,
up for
he's
a
nice,
month?
respectful.
This man doesn't sleep.
This
Okay.
did
is
they
awake.
break up? You said they broke up for a month.
They did break
she
up for a month.
she slept with someone else.
I'm going to say one thing
There's
that
no way she didn't.
Or
sleep with
he
none
someone.
of you
did.
guys have mentioned yet.
What?
She's probably a lesbian.
Oh, I asked him
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't
she
even
might.
that. I asked him that.
consider
I go,
lesbian.
do you think she's
You
a
might
lesbian?
like
And he
one.
goes, how do you say it? Yeah.
Oh
No. What's? You don't know what
That
sport
has
she
to be
plays?
it.
No, but it's not softball if that's what you're insinuating. It's time to let her
Let
cut
her go.
loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. You have to
If
do
you're
something.
listening, it's time to kick her to the curb.
Yes.
And
Free
support
that
her
bird.
through her journey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, support, and you deserve to get some too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was rubbing his shoulder. I was like, John, you have to have sex.
You deserve it.
You deserve to have sex.
That's a
Oh.
weird conversation to be having.
Is
You
this the first time you
deserved-
met him?
No, I met him a few times,
Oh.
but this was the first time I actually talked to him because Jack
Yikes.
ambushed the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ambushed. He brought you to this, essentially the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
The scene of the
There was no crime.
There was no
happening.
crime committed.
nothing.
Actually, it was
Nothing
just a scene.
happened here.
Just the scene. He brought you to the scene.
Anything else from
You
Utica?
can hear the screams.
No, nothing I can think of.
No 1,000 kisses were given.
No.
Oh.
I did threaten to give one of his friends 1,000 kisses because he was sleeping on the couch, and someone else had to sleep on the couch. So the way my brother's house is set up is there's a room with a mattress in it that was left there.
Okay.
And they used a black light one time, and it lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oh.
So that's now labeled the cum bed. So
Could
we
be-
were like,
could
Did
be
you
blood or
make him
urine.
sleep on the cum bed?
we were like, you
blood.
have to get up off the couch and go to the cum bed. So then he just
I feel
kinda-
like he would have liked it though.
that's where they make him sleep anytime he comes over.
Does he not know that it's a cum bed?
No, he's aware.
Okay.
Just
Well, that's fine.
He's just a little freak.
Maybe he's
Like-
just telling
contributor.
himself it's blood or urine.
Someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it.
And
Just-
this
someone has
freak,
to sleep on the cum bed?
he would.
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
he's added to the
you
cum
know,
bed.
when 8 other people are
Oh, yeah.
staying at the house, someone's gonna have to sleep on
Someone's
the cum
gotta
bed.
do
you
it,
know?
That's, yeah, that's fair.
Someone's gonna
And you
walk
make the
in.
little freak
That's
do
rough.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, anyways, so
Anyways, moving
so,
on.
You made it back.
You know, we talk a lot about online dating on our podcast. All 4 of us are, you know, on Hinge a little bit too much. So we thought we had this great idea that while we have 2 guys here, we would get their opinions on our dating profiles and kind of get to the bottom of like why all 4 of us are still single.
I'd love to. Let's get into it.
So we did take some screen recordings of our profiles, and we'll just like go one by one. And I mean, really just hammer everything home. Like,
Let
don't-
us know.
Don't hold back.
I don't have
I'm
Megan.
nervous.
Are you
I have
sure
my-
I'm
about this?
nervous.
Okay, so we'll start with Nikki's just because it's the first one I have. It's the first one I have.
Okay,
And
sure.
you would like the voice prompt to be heard?
Oh, voice prompts
sure,
are good.
we could just edit it out if I get scared.
Okay,
Voice
so-
prompt is good, though. That's
You'll
a
have
good
to
start.
speak into the mic.
Okay. Well, I was going to say I should drive here because I'm in between
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Or we can just
I'm
include
between
it
one
in
Fern.
after.
Between one friend.
Okay. So this is Nikki's profile. Here we have the top, which is a poll.
Okay,
Yeah.
so which event should we time travel to is the prompt. This is great. The answers are fantastic
Yep.
because you can easily rule out people based on what they choose.
Yeah.
If they choose the
That's so
first
smart.
one, immediately know. Immediately know when Paul Revere said the British are coming. Are you given the other 2 options? They are the most boring people.
I'm hoping that's the one you're using to prune out. They're not this. You aren't looking for this answer, right?
I mean, honestly, all 3 of them kind of give me
Different little.
a little different tidbit about the person. I'm open. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I am looking for the second one, I will say,
Yes.
but
what I was gonna say.
I'm open.
Let's hear the
So-
second one.
The second one is
yeah.
so good. That time Rudy Giuliani's hair dye is running down his face. That's so funny.
That's you gotta. How do
Rudy
you not pick that one?
Giuliani
I
with
would
his
love to go to the Four
Gestapo-like
Seasons.
tactics.
And watch Rudy Giuliani's hair dye just kind of drip down his face.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like him today.
That was so
A
funny.
Walmart version of yourself.
He's so gross.
Yeah.
He's so gross.
He's
So
disgusting.
that is the answer I'm typically looking for.
As you should.
Yeah.
If they choose that, then they have a sense of humor.
Exactly.
And
Yeah, that's really funny.
You know that they're also probably politically in line. Hopefully, at least a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That
Um,
does a lot for you.
It does,
That
yeah.
does a lot.
and then the last one's just fun.
I like it. 1977 Fleetwood Mac concert.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot going on here because it's not just you like Fleetwood Mac.
Mhm.
There's also drama involved with that answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
That year is,
It's a infamous.
Was that the Silver Springs?
that's the year Rumors came out.
Yeah, they're down
Oh.
for. If they pick that, they're down for a nice
Yeah.
menage a trois.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
So that one is like, when I get it, I'm like, okay, sure, you have good music taste, but if they just like it and don't say anything, then I'm like bored. But if they say, oh, what's your favorite song? Or like whatever, like give me something else,
Yeah.
because that one can be a little boring, but I want you to work for it.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what I'm getting
Just
at.
liking something is lame. That should be an immediate no. Like, give me
Yeah.
something to work off of.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's plenty you're giving to work off of.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is
Like,
You
amazing.
can't
one
think of something
thing-
to say from this.
Like one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give. Like I'm giving so much on this
Yes.
profile and getting
You're going to give.
nothing.
Okay,
You're
well,
gonna be
let's
giving.
get to that audio.
You're all give, no take.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is my BFF's take on why you should date me, prefacing with the fact that we were all incredibly drunk.
Perfect.
This was also after watching American Pie on like a random night.
Good.
You know,
That's a good night.
we
It's
were.
a good night starter.
I'm gonna put this up to the.
Nikki is the female version of Steve Stifler from American Pie. So she's like literally the funniest person I've ever known and also the sexiest. She's also really, really clean. So you won't ever get like a cold or like anything with her because she's like a clean freak and she's always sanitized to the max. And science has proven that she's the sexiest person alive because she's a really defined Cupid's bow.
Yep.
What is
That
a
was
Cupid's
great.
bow? What is that?
Cupid's bow
Right
is
part
the
of
dip
your
in your
mouth.
lip, so it's called a
Oh.
Cupid's bow. And most there's a bunch of different shapes for Cupid's bow, and it's this thing in beauty that if you have a deep Cupid's bow, that like scientifically you're more attractive. Like
Weird.
Rihanna is a really good example of someone who has a very defined Cupid's
yeah.
bow.
And
Love
guys will like it and be
Rihanna.
like, I don't know what it is, but I agree. Love the Cupid's bow queen.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we have.
I liked that,
Yeah?
but I thought the clean was going in a different
Oh.
direction. I thought it was gonna be like she's clean, no STDs.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
good.
That was also
Interesting
my
feedback.
first
Yeah.
thought was
Interesting
you don't
feedback.
you don't have to worry. Don't worry.
She's
And it
No,
makes
but
it-
it's good. It keeps you on your toes. I
It
like
does.
this.
Okay.
So what
'Cause you're
I'm
like,
hearing is that I need a new
Voice prompt.
voice prompt recorded by you guys.
Sure, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
I would.
Be on the lookout for Nikki's Hinge profile. Set your radius to 40 miles in New
We'll
York
use,
City, and maybe you'll find
We'll
Nikki.
use different accents.
Send
for
me
it,
a
so.
like, please.
Hello. How are you? Dates this girl. She's very nice.
People are gonna think they're getting
Okay,
catfished.
Borat.
I was just gonna. My wife.
Okay, so moving on to the next prompt.
So this is prompt number 1.
So
Simple pleasures.
Oh, okay. This is
for
a
simple
list.
pleasures.
So this is the prompt. I'll walk you through this. So this is the prompt where I chose to actually kind of take it a little bit seriously, give them a little bit of personality, because anyone who takes the profiles too seriously is horrifying. So
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
You're a serial killer, but
You're
like
crazy.
they do need a little bit. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
simple pleasures: dancing in the rain, Casey Musgraves, a good donut, and rewatching Twilight.
Those are good.
Okay.
I think those are great because, like you said, it gives them something to work off of.
Yeah.
Like they're knowing a little bit about you, where they can maybe, if they have a line or something they want to use based off that,
yeah,
it gives them a
like
good amount of
it's
information.
perfect for like people to be like, I also love Casey Musgraves.
Yeah,
And then
right.
like, awesome. I know you have good music taste.
Awesome.
and-
Name 10 of her songs. That's what I would do.
True. I've done it.
Name every song she's ever written.
Okay, and then we have the info section.
Okay. Yep.
Now we're
I
just
love
onto
the
pic-
subway pick. That's
onto
awesome.
pictures.
I get
the
a lot
subway pick.
of commentary on that one.
I'm on this
Isn't it
profile.
bad luck to be on a subway car alone?
But I love to scream.
Oh, well, okay. Maybe you
It-
put that in
Do
there.
you scream on the subway?
You should put in the
That's
little
what I've been
Caption.
hearing.
I love to scream.
I
I
love
didn't know that was you.
It's
That's
not
good.
some rando. It's actually Nikki.
Yeah. But I typically don't get on that by myself. But if it, like, we live all the way down in Financial District, and there's not a lot of people on the stops, like, when you get down there.
Right.
So typically when I get on or, like, I get off those last few stops down there, I'm screaming. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I've been looking for a place to scream, so maybe I'll join you one day.
Yeah, check it out.
So we have this picture of Nikki and I on her profile, and there is a description, and it says "before the drunk cigarette."
Nice.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
great. Can I be honest? Can I be honest on this picture? You guys look a little Russian, and I think it goes along with the drunk cigarette.
Are we like yassified in this or something?
Outside.
I don't know. I think it's like because
Hair of the dog.
It's
Hair
the
of the
photo
dog.
looks like a little like not colorized, but like filmed. It looks like film.
Well, it is from Dispo.
It's from Dispo.
Oh, I know
It's
Dispo.
Dispo.
I know
should
Dispo.
So
I should know.
this picture and the picture that's with Meghan are recent ads. So not quite sure what the feedback from like the community will be. Not you guys, but the
community of
pool of
men-
pool.
of
the
men
dating
and
pool.
Community,
people,
yeah.
yeah. So not sure yet. So
It's perfect. No, it's perfect.
Okay.
good.
Perfect.
So second prompt. I want
I
someone who
love it.
will join my weekly family Zoom calls with my Jewish grandmother.
A bubby?
My bubby, yeah. So I do have a weekly family Zoom.
She was on it earlier.
I was on it earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Today, yeah, it's
Before
every
y'all came.
Sunday at 4 p.m.
That's amazing.
We've been doing it for over 3 years now.
Wow.
And I would like someone who will join with me.
Yeah.
And you need to please her. So,
She
can you...
You have
Yes.
Bubbies
She's
are
a
tough,
She's
but
a
they
Jewish
love.
I
grandmother.
should have known. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So you need to please her, and you also need to be excited about it. So it is a big part of the week. I'm constantly giving you guys updates about what's going on in the family Zoom, you know.
Yeah, they were roasting your brother about where he wants to live.
Yeah, roasts happen, you know,
Wow.
happy birthdays.
Yes.
That sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Is this a ticketed event? Can I?
Yeah.
Well, I can give you the Zoom code, you know. You guys
I would
feel
love
free to join.
to join.
I literally
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
have sent it to my friends, like, you know, my cousins will send it to their friends. We have guests because it gets a little monotonous week to
Bubby
week.
looking great today.
I will seriously send you guys
Is
the
that a new
link.
necklace? Pearls look great on you. I gotta say.
You're rocking that chain.
Now we have the next picture.
I like
Mhm.
that.
It's like a fall
Great one.
situation.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's very,
You're
like-
hitting a bunch of different seasons, which is good.
Yeah. See, like, you know, this is I'm loving the fall and Christian girl autumn of it all, and I am just hanging out in nature, and I just am so disconnected from the world.
Is
That's
there
what I'm giving.
is there a
It's your
caption?
soft side.
There's
No,
no caption.
no caption.
You should put a Hallelujah.
Oh.
You came up with that right now?
Hallelujah.
Because you said
Hallelujah.
Christian girl,
Christian girl.
so I was going.
She's
She's
Hallelujah.
Jewish, so she
Oh,
doesn't
I
get
know,
it.
That's why I was.
Yeah,
That's why it's
but
funny.
I like it. Keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
A common theme.
Good
We're
at
getting
it.
to
You define yourself.
Whoa! I
another-
need to have some.
another prompt. The one thing you should know about me is I make the mother effing best spinach and artichoke dip you've ever had.
Oh, can we not swear on here?
No, it's just alive.
Oh.
I don't know
Sorry,
if
I've
it would
already
get us.
sworn.
No, I don't know if it would get us banned
No, I think
again.
we're fine.
We try.
again.
Weiler.
We try and minimize it, but you know, sometimes
Honestly,
it just
we've
slips
been
out.
cursing and it's still going.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
we're
So
fine.
maybe that word won't get us banned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the best thing you can do is say that there's a specific appetizer that you make
Yeah.
really well.
Nikki
That's
does
the
make
best.
the best
She does.
spinach artichoke dip.
So
I
this
wanna
is,
try it
and I'll
so
tell you that I get a lot of likes on this when they're like, "Let me try it. Let me try. I have to try it." And I'm like, "You have to get through a few dates first.
Yeah.
Like, if you really want it, you gotta work for
Yeah.
it.
You gotta earn it.
So you
Some
gotta
people
earn
are
it.
gluttonous, so they will.
Yeah, I'm like not giving it up on the first date.
Yeah.
So
The spinach dip.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then
Good clarification.
last few photos we have. Do you want to explain?
This guy needs a
Nikki?
haircut.
He looks excited.
Needs a
Uh,
haircut.
So so this is a new ad as well, and this is Meghan and I with a guy whose podcast we like, but he
Oh, he has a
also so we met him, but this is also like, you know, maybe this is just a picture of you with a guy and your friends, but also if you know the podcast, then you know.
Right.
I like that.
So I actually did get a like today who was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you met him." And I was like, yeah, you
That's
know.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
very
So it's like could be just another friend's picture, but I'll,
And then we
The
have.
next one I'm in love with.
That's
I'm in
great.
because of the implication.
Boys are out tonight.
I love it. It's gay Dennis too.
Dennis.
well, that's like the best Dennis. I
It is
will.
the best Dennis.
I will.
Oh my god.
I will
When he's
add.
shaking.
Yeah. Tonight, huh?
Yeah.
I will add that I assumed you guys watched It's Always Sunny because that is
Yeah.
famously my favorite show. So I did wear my Danny DeVito socks.
Nice.
So, collective thoughts on the profile.
I think it's great.
Solid. Yeah.
Personally, I think it's fantastic.
So Nikki's like, so why am I still single?
So like, why do I have one like right now?
It's a great question.
fun,
Great
man.
question.
I'm gonna change it.
Don't you
I
dare
honestly
change
don't
it.
know. I think that everything that
Okay.
you have on here is really good. maybe do one more pic of just you instead of with friends. That might be helpful.
Just one friend pic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know from other guys they don't like the multiple people in the picture because they want to know who's who.
Yeah.
You know, they wanna
But you aren't.
Well,
But
it's
yeah,
like- it's
you
pretty
aren't
obvious,
starting
yeah.
out that way, which
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in general it
you're
is
good.
really good though. Like I don't know why you don't have a lot of likes. People are dumb.
I'm
How about
surprised.
Okay.
I don't know.
I will add the hallelujah. Loving that.
I think that's great.
Loving
I mean,
that.
and the
Maybe-
fact that I couldn't have picked a better like prompt at the end than Dennis. Like gay Dennis
That's
is so
good.
funny.
Boys are out tonight, huh?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Such a good episode.
It's
That's
so
so
funny.
early too in the
It's
show.
season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like first 5 episodes.
Yeah.
It's,
so good.
Yeah. So
It's
I
amazing.
actually like since I've had Hinge, I feel like I've always had the last photo as like a meme, but I haven't changed that one in like years. Like I
Don't.
can't.
Wow.
It's the
Don't.
best.
Don't change it.
I would honestly
Yeah.
say the only thing I would change is instead of my best friend's pitch about me, I would do something that like of you talking.
Yeah, I'll get you talking in there.
Oh, well, you do a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this.
Hey, people.
Hey, so I have a podcast. Go check me out on here.
I
All
like
platforms.
I love when I can hear other people's voices. But here's the thing is like I feel like I couldn't like I wouldn't want it to be something serious, but I feel like I can't be funny if I'm just talking on my own. Does that make sense?
It's hard.
Like I feel like nothing that I'm going to say on my own is funny, and then at that point is even worth it.
Okay,
Because
that's fair.
yeah, because also when other people have like the BFF's take on why you should date me, like I'm eating that up. I love
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Fair
but
enough.
also like I'll keep this in mind
Okay.
because I'm gonna circle back on my profile before I go to
Okay.
bed tonight and rethink everything. So
We'll do drafts of voice memos if you want to. We'll send you options.
sounds good.
Perfect.
Amazing.
So moving on to Taylor.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I
Oh,
have
no.
not updated mine in a while, so this is kind of a clean slate. So if we could change anything.
Okay.
Did you have prompts that I wrote for you in college on there still?
Yeah.
I wrote
Oh, no.
Taylor's at least
Nikki-
one of your most recent prompts.
Yeah, Nikki did update it recently, but it hasn't been updated since our date party where I was catfished.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
haven't been on
Right,
since because
right.
I've lost
Yeah,
faith.
so
There's a
We've
double
been having a
catfish.
problem with catfishes.
lots of
yeah.
workshopping here.
Okay, so first picture, front of FIT.
Amazing. Great.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Showed I graduated.
Two
Mhm.
truths
That's
and a
good. You're
lie.
smart.
Your poll is 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
I've
love
never
that.
seen
I-
this.
Wow.
You made it.
What is two truths?
You were the one who did this.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
I
Good to
can't.
hear.
So 2 truths and a lie. I've gone skydiving 6 times. My favorite sport is hockey. I've broke my funny bone.
Well, we know number 2 is correct.
Yes.
I don't.
I made this?
Yes.
There's no way Nikki wrote any of
There's
those
no way you've
prompts.
gone skydiving
She,
6
we
times.
did this in the White Horse.
Okay,
I
Taylor.
I think
You
you're
would've come up
more
with something
likely to
funnier.
break your funny bone than you are
Is
to
there-
go skydiving 6 times.
Here, this is gonna show my knowledge of biology. Is there a funny bone?
Yeah, is there actually a
I
funny
think it's a colloquialism for like a technical bone.
Oh,
Okay.
that was very
I
smart.
thought
Bring
it
it
was-
back from
You
the.
said
That's it.
Colloquialism.
what does this have to do with
Bringing it back from our
capturing
cold
other
open.
countries?
Colonialism.
The lie is I've been skydiving 6 times. That's the reason I can
Whoa.
do this is I broke my elbow.
Okay.
So Nikki
Oh.
made it the funny. I think actually JoJo was like, oh my god, the funny bone.
I'm just gonna say it. No one cares
That-
that you broke her elbow.
That makes sense. Okay.
That's
I
a
like
good
that.
prompt.
I do like
wouldn't
that.
know.
Okay, so now she also has a voice.
Is this
Yeah.
us?
This one's
Yeah.
all 3 of us.
This
Oh.
is all 3 of you.
It's gonna
That's
be a
gonna be
tough
And
chaos.
this is
It's gonna be
after a few drinks at the White
It's
Horse.
gonna be a
Oh.
tough,
Tough
I
listen.
like the
swallow.
White Horse. That was a really
Tough
nice spot.
listen.
Great spot.
Yeah.
It's her. Unfortunately, we are locals there.
No, we want to be locals so bad somewhere.
Oh well, we got to get you to a gim. Once he
Oh,
once
Gim.
he sees you,
He's the
the
bouncer.
Once he sees your face with us, you'll always be welcomed in there.
You get
Yeah.
I would
shown
love to be
photos
welcome.
of his grandkids.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love that.
Okay, so my BFF's take on why you should date.
Okay, so I think you should date Taylor because she is literally the life of the party wherever you go. If you're with Taylor, I promise you're gonna have the best time.
You should date Taylor because you can dare her to do anything. She'll probably try it at least once.
You should date Taylor because you will never have a dull moment with her, and you will leave any place with her being friends with the entire place. And I've always said that. That was
You plugging our podcast before
And
we
I've
even had a
always
podcast.
I plugged the pod before it even started. What can I say? I'm a businesswoman at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I like that one
That's
a
a
lot.
great voice.
So then we have I want someone who will come with me to my friend's party where the theme is first date. So this is an
And
older
that happened.
Yeah,
prompt.
I have not updated it since because I've lost faith. I have not been on it since.
I would use that prompt still, but change the theme. Like,
Okay.
like change it to something else that would
American Pie.
American Pie.
just to like see what
rallying
they
the troops.
say.
Okay.
Because if you give them something that they might know, they'll probably be more likely to click on it and
Ooh, okay.
respond with something.
All right.
Now we have a picture with whom?
Oh, that's my cousin, but it's like from an Islander game, so I showed I'm sporty.
Okay.
But I told you have to
Is
take
there-
that one off.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
It's
Why?
another guy. It's a guy.
I told-
You can't have guys in your.
Usually people will like it, and I'll be like, ugh, glasses
Ew.
with like the eye, like the hard eyes.
Oh.
You should just take
Is that
another
what
Do you
you're
have a
pair of
different?
glasses.
Do you have a different sporty pick?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe, but it's with people.
That's
But
fine.
this is-
I think the only problem with this is that it's just you and a guy.
I was
Even though
just
it's your
gonna say
cousin,
that.
it's just nobody knows that. So
Okay.
it's just you and a guy.
It's very obviously not your brother too. Like I feel like if it was one other person.
Yeah, you guys don't look
Okay.
alike.
Yeah.
What is the next?
Next pick is actually you and Meghan.
one? Okay.
I like that one. That's fun.
Taken this
Flirty,
right
party.
here. Okay. My
For
simple
my 22nd
pleasures.
birthday.
The beach, sushi, and a vodka soda, but I don't like soda. That's what
Well-
should be on there. Just to get.
I do remember doing that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you yell at me for my Jaeger bomb prompt?
Now we have another graduation picture.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we're doubling down the graduation.
Yeah.
I think this should have. Does it have a caption?
No.
It should have a caption about the man in the back.
Yeah.
I'm always looking at what's in the back of photos because every time when I had dating apps and I would like reach out to someone or like with a line, I would always go off of something in the background of someone's pic. So it shows that I'm not just like I'm looking at the whole pic. And I would just make a prompt about the man. Like, damn, he's got a fat one or something like that.
That is gonna go ahead and be my father.
Daddy. Yes, please.
There you go. Okay, I'll fall for you if you're not boring and can tell me a funny joke.
Yeah, as a guy, immediately
I'm bad on the spot. So if I'm there and I'm like, all right, well, I either have to come up with a joke now, and also it's hard to come up with a joke that's being texted for the first time to someone.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if we start a conversation, I can make jokes based off of our conversation.
Okay.
But if you're just like, tell me a joke, what am I gonna be like? How'd the chicken cross the road or something like that? Like,
And I would be like, that's unoriginal.
yeah, right. So like, it's very
She
hard
would.
to.
She would.
So she has a habit. So we get together when we're bored and we trade phones and we each go on each other's dating profiles.
Okay.
And we'll sift through because we know each other's types and whatever. And I get my phone back and I have matched with about 50 guys and each conversation is, tell me your funniest joke. When I get my phone back
but
from
also,
Taylor.
I feel like you can tell a lot by someone's first joke.
But there's
That is
so much
fair.
room for error and like not a
Yeah.
good first impression.
I feel like guys are either like joke funny or situationally funny. So
Okay.
like based on the situation, like for example, John Mulaney, right? His stories are like situations, and those are funny. And there's actual jokes like those
Knock,
unoriginal
knock.
ones. Yeah. I
So
feel like there's two different kinds of guys.
That's true. Okay, so what should I put there instead? Just a different prompt?
maybe I would do something.
Maybe it's like if you can tell me a joke,
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
respond, or like something along those lines.
I'll
So
respond
it's
to
not
any
saying
joke.
like you like you're boring if you can't come up with a joke kind of thing.
Yeah,
The
it's
prompt-
just the boring that gets me.
Okay.
It makes me think, oh, she's expecting a lot.
Okay.
And like, I'm normal.
Yeah, even funny people are very don't think they're funny.
Even funny
Nikki?
people get shy sometimes.
Okay.
Yes.
The prompt that's like, first round is on me if you can tell me a joke.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's good.
fun.
All right,
That's
all right.
fun.
That's amazing. That's
All
great.
Okay.
Okay.
Next pictures.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Are we okay?
We asked for this.
We asked.
Okay.
We asked.
I'm
Yep.
kind of a clean slate. Mine needs to be updated.
Yep. Okay, next picture. You with some friends.
Okay.
Sunglasses.
Okay.
And then last is you and Meghan again, but this time in cowboy hats.
Was this Nashville?
This was my 21st birthday. You have a photo from my 21st birthday.
I have not updated it.
She has photos from graduation, 2 photos from graduation.
And a photo from her 22nd birthday.
Okay,
Yeah.
so collective thoughts on
Get new
Taylor.
photos.
I think in general, yeah, you gotta update it for sure. However, I do like most of the group shots.
Okay.
I think you should change some out to just be you.
Okay.
And also take out the guy pic.
Okay.
Yep.
But besides that, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm with that. I'm
Okay.
with that.
Perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
we're going to go to mine now. So this one's going to be in the Hinge app since this is my phone.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, we're right in there. Okay. Awesome.
I'm so warm.
Okay, so starting
So
off,
warm.
top photo, me.
Mhm.
Take it or leave it.
Okay.
That's you.
That's you. Okay, that's
Then
you.
that is me. Okay, my love language is pressing your leg against the person next to you when someone says something weird.
I like
that a lot.
That's really good.
I feel like it differentiates people who can easily like read social cues, which is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
I can't get along, or just I don't like vibe with people who are very oblivious to things.
This reminds me of that's not my thigh bit. So I have this.
Aaron is a squid.
My friend and I came up with a line, which is we don't ever use it because it's very uncomfortable. But if you're like if like a girl is next to you and you're like sitting with your friend and you're like laughing about something, you joke and you like go to slap your leg, but you tap theirs on accident and go, that's not my thigh. Aaron Fern, nice to meet you.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay.
Not great.
Has it worked?
No.
Worked on me.
I've only done it once, and it was very embarrassing. She was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "I don't know."
Feeling
I'm sorry.
embarrassed.
I'm running away. I'm running.
She then hit her leg against her friend's leg.
Yeah.
Like, that
And
was
she
weird.
pressed her leg against
Yeah.
her leg. Said that guy's weird.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay.
this freak. Honestly, though, I would have thought it was funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I like that.
Because you would have been next to me. I would have been like, Taylor, this guy just hit my fucking leg.
There you go.
And you'd be
Okay.
like, you want me to like beat him up?
Me in sunglasses.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Have to show that I'm cool, like kind of.
Sunglasses are cool.
Like, just like a little cool, like a medium slay.
It's almost Matrixy. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a
Bottom.
compliment to you or not, but
No, yeah. Bottom, I just liked how green everything was.
love colors.
At a time where like the front part of my hair was green, and I was wearing a lot of green. I was in my green era.
Green is the
prompt
best
that
color.
This week, someone had asked you, "Are you being held hostage in that photo?"
No, they didn't say, "Are you being held hostage?" They said, I can't tell if you're troubled or not."
Oh.
You're sitting on something.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting on something.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you think I look seriously disturbed in this, please let me know.
No, there's emotion, but you don't know what it is, and I like that.
No, it's
Okay.
intriguing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll take it. The one thing I'd love to know about you is what's the most New York City thing to ever happen to you? I get a lot of very interesting answers
Great
from this.
prompt.
That is a good.
Because I feel like a lot of my prompts that I've had in the past were like maybe like niche to my personality that someone would have a conversation with me about, like if they got to know me. But it's hard to start a conversation on a dating app and have it actually go somewhere.
Yeah.
So I
That's
feel like
fair.
this is like the most, I'd say, like successful one.
Yeah. Because either way, you're gonna get a good story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if I
that's
don't
really
match with
great.
them, I get a
Yeah.
good story. I get a good laugh
And
out of
everyone has seen some shit.
Yeah.
I was almost attacked by a homeless man the other day.
You were attacked.
I was attacked.
He missed.
I dodged. It was good.
This is me and my friend at a Måneskin concert.
Okay.
I like wanted to get in the Måneskin like backdrop because it's a big part of my personality to like kind of be into that music and stuff.
Now this is a perfect pick for background. Is that a ghost or a human who's moving back there? It could be either.
Exactly.
Human ghost.
Is someone posing? Is that a pose?
Yes.
Are they popping it?
She
Yeah.
she is popping it.
She's
She's
popping.
dislocating it. Fully out.
She's dislocated.
My simple pleasures: looking like a hex girl, reading Diet Coke, dropping useless facts.
Good.
Feel
I like that.
I just, I wanted rapid fire.
Yeah. I think the simple pleasures prompt is good in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you like
Good
just
to know.
enough insight into someone, but not too much.
Right. Like that's where you can get a little more personal and be like, all right, these are things that I enjoy. If you don't like them, it's probably not going to work.
Exactly. And it's not like humiliating to the point where you're like writing a paragraph about how you love some weird niche thing that
Yeah.
no one
Right.
cares about.
Yep.
You want
Okay.
you want stuff people know and understand.
Exactly. Bottom is me again.
Okay.
Just again,
Great.
my face.
Fantastic.
Me and Taylor.
Oh, wow.
This is
That's a photo.
this. I
Dead
don't know.
behind the eyes.
I just didn't have any fun pictures on my profile.
New Year's Eve.
Not gonna lie, I get some weird comments on this one.
Yeah, that's
Why? Because I'm dead behind the eyes?
No, because of the way I am.
your face is and
Oh.
mouth is open. And
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Mouth opens like a call to the freaks.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That and
Yes.
feet.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I may change this one out. I just want, I always want to end my profile with kind of like a fun or funny picture because I tend to pull serious a lot of the time.
Okay. I like that. I think if you have something really funny at the end or just like a thing that shows, oh, I'm not always serious. Like that's really great.
The boys are out tonight.
Exactly.
You could
I
go
love
meme.
that.
You could go meme.
And then my Instagram's just at the bottom.
Right.
So
Wonderful.
thoughts?
I think it's really good. I think you have the perfect amount of like it's just pictures of you and then like also showing you have friends and are fun.
And there's plenty to pull from if they want to start a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can dig into.
It's all
there.
about I think it's all about how giving them the tools they need to start a conversation.
I've workshopped it quite a bit.
So basically, we all have to model it after JoJo's.
I didn't say that.
No, it's good. No, it's good. But I think it's very like it shows you.
That's my goal. You know, I'm so uniquely myself.
You are not a catfish at the end
You're
of the
not a
day.
catfish.
I'm not.
True.
Oh, thank you.
Very true.
Okay, well, awesome. We've looked at everyone's profiles, so like moving right along.
You're not getting out of this one.
Wait a minute.
Cough it up.
So here we have happy birthday.
Yes.
Picture of you in your 23.
Yes.
Okay, so
This is your profile
here.
picture, right?
Yes. Any
Yeah.
picture on there is like 6 months. Well, not 6 months.
Okay.
My birthday.
Just help me next
I'm
time.
constantly updating my photos.
Okay.
Nope.
Now we have
yours is good too. It's okay.
a
all right.
voice note. Again, my BFF's take on why you should date
All
me.
right,
Yeah,
strap in.
Wonderful.
Megan is literally, hands down, no questions asked, the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life.
You will never have a dull moment when you're with Megan. She is incredibly fun and funny.
Not only will Megan brighten up your day, make you laugh, but she will go feral with you on a night out.
Oh no! That's a script. I thought it was a script. It sounds like Megan is great. She is really cool. I enjoy being around her.
Oh no.
Am I
She's
done?
so
Am I done now?
kind. She's so
Yeah.
nice.
Megan
She's
will not
very-
pull
will
the
go
trigger
feral.
if I keep
She
reading.
will go, and then it just punches you at the end. She will go feral with you.
That's great. That's a great end.
All
I actually
right.
really like that's funny.
Together we could be the last to leave the party.
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Nikki did have to rework my profile. 'Cause
Oh.
She said I was too mean on it.
Well, I will say, and you know what? You know my heart on this. Megan's dating profile before I got my hands on it was the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, bad. Bad. I
How
mean,
mean
I
were
was
you?
like, what don't you like about it? And Nikki goes, you just seem mean.
like, mean, but also, like, I mean, Megan has so much energy and, like, funny, and the prompts were, like, one word, giving nothing. And I was like, there's so much potential here. So
It's tough.
it's been workshopped, but you've
where
come
we're at
so
now.
far. You've come so far.
Loving
I'm
that
so
for
proud
you.
of you.
Be the last to leave the party probably gets some weird responses, right?
Not really. It'll get like responses of people being like, or can we be the first? Which is no.
Oh,
Ooh.
yuck.
No.
Ew.
And then people are like, oh, we could do that together
X?
kind of thing.
No, thank you. Oh, you don't want to stay out and drink more? No, thanks.
I
Goodbye.
Okay. Ew. Next picture. Group
Okay.
shot.
Group shots. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You have friends.
Yes,
I
that's
don't even
important.
know what photos are on there.
Nice little beach
Beach
pic.
pic.
Yeah.
Beach pic.
Great.
A classic. I go crazy for
Sixes to Nines by Big Wild and Taylor Swift.
I did write that.
Yeah, that's good. definitely will catch a man's eye. Oh.
And then under that is a picture of you being a
Good.
Yankees fan.
Yankees good.
fan.
No, what? There's a. It has a caption.
Oh, it has a caption.
Oh no.
I'm actually a Mets fan.
That's
this
good.
is sad.
I like that. It's a twist.
No.
Pulled the rug out from
Yeah.
underneath us.
I was just having fun
I
at
think
the
I have to
game.
go
Very
home.
M. Night
I have to go
Shyamalan
home.
of you. I like that.
He's clocking out. Okay. Let's debate this topic.
Ooh.
Rank the 5 senses.
Great prompt.
Whoa.
Great prompt.
Huge.
I think that's the best prompt we've seen
Rank
so
the
far.
five
That's
senses.
insane.
Huge.
What's your top?
Yeah, I gotta know.
Well, least I'd say is like touch. I don't care.
I was gonna say that was my top.
Whoa.
And then like smell.
Why?
You're going bottom up?
Yeah.
Okay.
So bottom would be touch, smell, taste, hearing, sight.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's
Rapid
rapid
fire.
fire. There's
Then we'll
one
take a
more
break.
picture, and
Yeah.
it is her going feral in
Oh
a
my
cat.
god. Oh my
Okay, I
god.
see where the ferals come from.
Oh
Absolute-
my
yeah.
god.
Jeez.
Was this Halloween or for fun?
It's all leather.
Yeah, you do get a lot of freaks for that one.
That's fair.
And a lot of men who actually say, "I want to see her go
Feral in the
this
cat suit. Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Wait, how's my profile? No one said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get
Oh,
feedback.
Oh.
It's good. It's very
It's really
good.
good.
Awesome.
It is.
Cool.
It's intense.
Cool.
You know you're in for a time, and I think that's good.
It's the feral.
good.
The feral
The feral.
follows through
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
profile.
It does.
Great.
Like when
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think
were
in
on dating
general-
apps, what did you kind of like to receive, I guess?
Oh, to receive.
Yeah, like what can we do better?
Um,
I'm fighting for my life out here.
Well, because I think one thing we think of is we don't think they're real people.
fair. Catfish.
Yeah, like
What do you mean?
they're not real people. Well, at least to me, I'm like, oh, you're like a fake sim. Like you're fake.
Like the people who reach out?
Like an
Yeah.
NPC.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're like, oh, you're not real. So like, if you ghost them, you're like, oh, they're not real anyway.
Oh, well,
Oh.
that's kind of sad.
Oh.
Do you want to talk about that?
yeah.
You wanna
I
dig-
was
let's dig
gonna.
into that.
I don't
Do you
think
wanna
I've ever said that.
Oh,
I don't want to. I don't want to get it
It's
twisted
okay.
here.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I think in general, more pics in general of just if it's more you than group shots, that's
So
better.
you're saying guys can only focus on one thing?
They're very scatterbrained.
Okay.
That's so
Got it.
interesting because I feel like with guys' profiles, like obviously I don't want something where it's all group. Like I want to know who they are. But you get a lot of guys who actually don't have friends and they become like really abusive in relationships. So for me, actually, I want to see at least one group picture because I want to know you have friends and are not like a lone weirdo.
That
Yeah,
makes
I
sense.
think one
Right.
should be group. I agree.
Okay.
One should be group, but the majority should probably just be you
That's
and
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
prompts for them to respond to.
Yeah.
Do you reach out to people? Do you like people on
Sometimes.
Hinge? Or do you let them come to you?
I go through phases.
Okay.
Like sometimes or like just especially on the weekends, like if I have more time, I'll go through and like some people, but normally I just kind of like go on, check, see if I have any likes, X all of them,
Yep.
and then close the app.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, you know.
I don't think there's anything wrong with going out and liking other people, especially as a girl. You know,
Guys like
guys
it
love
a
that
lot.
shit. Guys
I-
love that.
If you reach out to them, they are very happy.
I
Yeah.
do it, but there's not any people that I want to like.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in
That's
the
fair.
liking mood, there's
Mm.
nobody, and I'm just
Damn.
like, ugh, I'm just wasting my time.
That's rough.
So
That sucks.
yeah.
It's happening.
Awesome.
We're dying. Yeah, I think in general, great profiles all around.
Yeah, I think it covers like the two things. I was not dating apps for long, but I remember the two things I wanted. First thing was, can I figure out who you are
Mm-hmm.
within two pictures?
Okay.
Like, what do you like? What does your face look like? Like, if it's like two group shots, it'd be like. And then the second thing is, are you funny?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
I think as
just
much
like
as
funny,
like
yeah.
girls are looking for the guy to be funny, the guy's also looking for the girl to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you take yourself too seriously?
At least for the guys that are, I guess, serious about it.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
That is fair.
Yeah.
And I think y'all cover that.
Yeah, because you're all funny. You have a podcast.
Yeah.
True. We have to be funny.
Yeah.
And I've always said that.
And I have always.
It's your first, and I've always said that.
And I've always said that.
And I'm going home.
Mic drop.
And that's
Peace
it for
out.
today.
All right, we're back.
And we're back.
Okay. So, thank you for analyzing our dating profiles.
You're welcome.
It was much needed.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You're all great. I hope we weren't too mean.
No.
No,
Okay.
We're definitely going to workshop.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to stop attracting the freaks.
Yeah.
And being catfished.
That too.
I feel like that's priority
The
number
big-
one.
Yeah, priority number one, find someone who won't
important.
catfish us.
Yeah.
More specifically me.
But
Yeah.
speaking of dating, I heard that someone has a dating story.
Oh, we're doing that now. Okay.
Yes.
Get into this.
So I remembered a dating story from when I was in Nashville. And I want your opinions on, as the girl, what would you do in this scenario?
Okay.
Do you want me to first tell you what she did? Or would you like me to stop at the moment the thing happens?
I think maybe chronologically.
Chronologically would be best.
Okay, let's do it. So we went out on a date. This is someone I actually knew in college.
Okay.
They happened to be in Nashville, and we went on a date. It was going really well. We got drinks. We were listening to music. We ended up going back to my place to hang out. And I'm making us drinks. Like, I'm just like, hey, do you want a drink? I got her like a vodka soda or something. And I said, please, like, sit, make yourself at home. And she sits on my couch and snaps it in half.
I would
She-
quite literally walk out and walk into traffic.
She snapped it in half.
She broke my couch in half, and then for the rest of my time in Nashville, I just had a broken couch. I never got a fix.
So here's my question: is what did she do? Like, did she say?
She was like, I'm so sorry. And the thing was, I had to drive her back to like her hotel. So like I couldn't, like she couldn't leave really. So it was like really bad. She was, I was like, I was furious inside because I was like, my couch. And, but I felt so bad because I was like, oh no, like she probably feels so horrible. And I just didn't know what to do in that scenario. So we just had our drink and then we left.
I would have ordered an Uber and immediately left.
I would have left.
I would have started sobbing hysterically.
I would have cried then.
I
left.
would have started sobbing in front of you, absolutely humiliated myself, and then gotten myself an Uber and went home.
Yeah,
and
I would have blocked you.
And
It was
then,
like silent for a moment.
So for the principle of it, and I get, you have to be in a position where you can do this, but for the principle, I'd be like, how much is your couch?
No, I
like,
would,
I
would
will be
offer
paying
to send money.
I would
sure.
offer 100% to
Whoa.
send money.
Wow.
Because
she did not do that.
No, I mean, if I break anything at someone's house, even if it's not my fault, I feel so bad. I'm like, I need to give you money for this.
And then sobbing.
Because I just came into your space and I broke something you own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because,
I was like, are you okay? Like, I don't know what to
Because
do.
if it's the other way around, like if someone came into our apartment
Yes.
and did something, like I wouldn't necessarily accept it, probably any scenario, but I would kind of expect it.
It's the
like,
principle. Because, okay,
it's the
couches
principle.
too,
Yeah.
expensive.
expensive. Like I would
Yeah.
be sobbing on the floor,
Yeah.
threatening to find your Venmo and let me send you money.
It was bad because
out.
I heard the snap and we locked eyes.
Oh no.
And I was like, just the fear that came into her face was so bad. I was like, oh no.
I would have left,
My
walked down
couch.
the street, and ordered an Uber.
I think
Yes.
I would have left without a trace, blocked you on everything,
Yeah.
like Venmoed you $100 and been like,
Peace out.
we are parting ways. This is where our journey ends
Yeah.
for the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not great.
Did you guys talk about it?
No.
Yeah,
Afterward,
I
no, we
think
never
so.
talked about it. Which I assumed that would happen. Because, like,
Yeah.
what are you going
Yeah.
How do you talk about it?
What do you say?
Oh, I broke your couch. And not even in the fun way.
Yeah.
Are
You
you
just
still
sat on
friends
it.
with this girl?
No.
Yeah. So have
I
you
mean,
had
like,
any
we, like, are
communication?
Facebook friends, but, like, what?
Have you had any communication with her? Okay.
Since
So-
Couchgate.
Since
Yeah.
Couchgate.
think-
That adds up.
Yeah.
It was
I
bad.
mean, I can't say for sure what I would do, but I think that, obviously I'd be like, oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah.
And then I'd just be like, all right, like, are you hurt? Blah blah. But after that, it's kind of, and I'll say this, it's kind of on them to either
make
continue
a joke out of it, or
continue the conversation or close it, because what can you say other than "Are you okay?"
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
What are you gonna be like? Oh man, my couch. Like that
Well,
was
right.
that
Again,
would've
I
been a dick
wasn't gonna
move.
freak out.
Yeah.
Like, what would? There's nothing I can say in that moment because I was just like so sad about my couch. I was like, I'm gonna have I can't afford a new one. I'm gonna have a broken couch, and it was a little bit on her because she did do a little bit of it. It was a little bit of like a jump onto the couch. It's a little bit of a jump.
Oh, this is very
changes
different.
everything.
And that changes
Just a
things.
little bit of a jump.
I'll say this.
Where it was kind of like, it's kind of, you know, when you sit down really hard on the couch, you're like, and you kind of that was kind of what it was.
Was it like a sigh or was it like a jump?
It was in between. I don't know. It was
She's
like
pushing into it.
she was putting all of her force into it.
She
that's
put her
for
pussy
sure.
into it.
She put her
okay.
pussy into it. That was bad.
Your couch couldn't
Yeah,
handle
the
her
worst
pussy.
is when
Power of the pussy.
when I tell people like, oh yeah, like I went on a date with this girl and she broke my couch, and they go, oh, and I'm like, nope, not in a good way.
Nope.
I think you did everything.
Very
you could.
If she
embarrassing way.
made a joke about it, do you think it would have been better?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because I would have then laughed a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the night would have carried on instead. It was.
I think it was for the best that she broke the couch and left. I think.
I agree, and I think you did all you could have.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to know what you guys would do because everyone that I've told this to has also been like, I would get the fuck out of there immediately.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even stayed for the drink.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Has anyone told you that she should have sent money, or is that like a new thing in
I've
this
never
space?
heard that. I just didn't.
She should have at least offered.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. It's sad. Oh well.
You should
It's in my friend's home
right
now.
Venmo
You
request
should
it
Venmo
live on the
No,
pod.
no, I will not be
Broken
doing that.
Couchgate.
I will not be doing that.
But
Although
so
I do
you
owe
had known her before.
Yes, yeah, I knew her in college.
So I feel like it could have been like a jokey, like if she made a joke.
Yeah, it could have been much better than it was. Everything could have been handled differently.
Like if y'all came in and sat on this couch and
Oh
broke
my
it
God.
right now,
Right.
it would be jokey.
Yeah, of course, and I would immediately offer to pay. Now that I'm thinking about it, why did she not offer to pay?
Also, you
That's
would
fucked
have.
up. I was sat in a saggy ass. I sat on the floor for a year after this.
Oh my God.
A year?
Okay, to
Well, thank you for your
wrap
input.
up this
Yeah.
episode, thank you so much, Erin, for that amazing story.
You're welcome.
We hope we gave you some insight.
You
Yeah.
did. Thank you. Now I know I should have been compensated.
Something that we love to do on our podcast is wrap up with like a hot take or like something you've always said. And we've had this topic come up in our group chat,
Oh no, here we go.
Yeah.
and I'm scared of what is about to happen. And that topic is Twilight
Sucks.
versus the Hunger Games.
Twilight sucks.
No, it does not.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hunger Games is fantastic.
It's so much better.
It's a great
So
movie, but it's not better than Twilight.
let's do this civilized.
Carol is coming out.
Because I am fearing the person I will be. I have this is the skin of a killer.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's him from I love that shirt. That's awesome.
22nd
I
birthday
do
present.
love Robert Pattinson. I love him.
So I just like top 3 points from each of you. Why is Hunger Games superior to Twilight? Why is it better?
It's a lot less
Fun.
no.
I'm
trying to think of-
Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead,
Can I
Lucas.
start? I think that it's really, really cool, and I think it's really just like
So
progressive
realistic.
So cool.
and awesome that
Yeah.
the Hunger Games doesn't. Oh well, okay. Well, here's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the Hunger Games doesn't promote suicide as a form of love, and it does sometimes. So I might bring that one back. I might pull that one back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both very similar if you really look at it. Twilight's just funnier.
Oh, it's funnier
Okay,
because
so we're
it's bad.
laughing at Twilight now.
Because I'll laugh at it. It's not funny. The script is not
Yeah.
funny.
Okay.
No, but it's me and my cousin watched each Twilight. I slept over their house for 2 weeks, and every single night we watched one of the Twilights.
Okay.
And it's just funny to laugh at.
Now, when was the first time you all saw Twilight?
7th grade.
Yeah.
Whenever it came
When-
out.
yeah,
when it came out.
Like the 4th grade.
I watched Twilight, all of them, for the first time last year.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a little bit of a different perspective coming into
And I
it,
was
seeing
like,
it in
these are
adulthood.
terrible.
When was
So-
the
Yeah.
first time
Also
you
just
watched the
rewatched
Hunger
them.
Games? Did you watch those?
I watched those in theaters.
Yeah,
Seventh
see
grade.
that's what it is.
You have the connection.
I also
to
read
that.
all the Hunger Games. I did not.
That's
read
what it is. You
Okay,
have the
so-
nostalgia
Yeah,
tied to it.
But
Finnick's the
I've done
coolest dude
both.
ever.
I've read both books, and I've seen the Hunger Games in movie theaters, and I still prefer Twilight.
Yeah. And
Wow.
I've always said
Wow.
that.
And I've always said that.
I think that's. I guess that's fine. That's fine.
My cousin just got married, and her one request was that all of the Twilights play
That's
while
the
we
request?
get ready. Yeah, while we got ready, we watched every single one of the Twilights.
So
To each
okay,
their own.
okay. You make up your mind here. Are they funny or are they endearing?
They're
Both.
funny.
I think
They're
they're
both?
both because
Yeah.
the Twilight movies are so bad that they're good,
Yeah.
right? Like there are a lot of parts that have nostalgia tied to them in terms of like romance, and it was that vampire craze that was going on when we were all in middle school. There are of course parts of it that are romantic, you know, but it's also so cringy
Very.
that it circles back around, and you love like consuming the cringe content.
It's like the
Yeah.
post irony of it all.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
But
then on the
but then-
last movie, she cheated on Robert Pattinson, and it was the whole thing
Yeah.
where I was like,
In
Oh,
real
that's
life.
bringing
In
in
real
outside
life.
stuff.
Yeah.
though.
yeah.
Well, I will say I have 2 points to make, and I will make these 2 points and not contribute anything else. 1, cast of the Twilight series is hotter. 2, soundtrack is better.
I agree.
That is so far from the truth.
Yeah.
I agree.
You kidding me?
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
I
give you
recently
soundtrack.
watched Hunger
I'll give you
Games, and I
soundtrack.
brought this up. Gail
You're-
is so toxic.
Oh, I agree. But
He
hold on.
is so toxic.
as
Gail's toxic.
as the Daisy Jones and the Six podcast, Finnick.
No. Have you seen
Are you-
Charlie
what?
Swan, Mr. Mustache?
You're not supporting a fellow man with a mustache?
Have you seen Charlie Swan? I mean, what is your problem?
He's saying he's attractive.
Do you remember Charlie
I'm saying
Swan?
the guy who plays Finnick is
Yeah.
very
you
attractive.
should
And I'm
Yeah.
saying, have you seen Charlie Swan?
You should be standing
The
in
doof of
Twilight
all
in
dooms.
solidarity of the mustache.
He's not hot though.
He
He's hot.
You think he's
That
like a
guy's
dilf?
hot.
Dilf.
Are you insane?
This guy? Oh,
He's not.
yes.
He is
Oh,
not hot.
Yeah.
I
Nikki-
love his mustache, but he is
No.
not hot.
No, it's
Charlie
Again, there's so
Swan.
much lore. Thanks for swing that at my face. Keep
Oh
it
my
away
God.
from the nose, guys.
Um,
I think it's also just like when it's like when you are a teenager, you're in love with Edward or Jacob or whoever. It's Team Edward, by the way.
Yes.
And then when you're an adult rewatching it, you're like Charlie Swan,
Yeah.
But you're also like Carlisle Cullen.
Carlisle Cullen.
yeah.
He's more attractive.
Yeah. I will say I've never watched The Hunger Games.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well,
Never.
then
Never.
what are we
Never.
even doing
Never.
here?
And
What are we doing? What is this?
Okay.
What is this whole argument?
all right.
I just never got the chance.
They're on Netflix. Take
They
your
are
chance.
not on Netflix anymore, I don't
Take it.
think.
I have all the DVDs. I'll loan you them.
Like
I will pirate it and for you.
I just don't. I don't love movies in general that kind of like are more intense like that.
Intense.
Like
Twilight's not intense.
no, that's what I'm saying. The Hunger Games is fighting and the dying and the.
Or okay.
The Hunger Games.
I think Hunger
of it
Games is
all.
more
The hunger
serious
of it
because
all.
there's no like cringe relief.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
I
That's why I'm
don't-
saying The Hunger Games is a better movie.
Because
but
it's
I
not
don't-
cringy.
Right.
But-
It's a good movie.
But no, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's just like do I really care about the fights and the Effie trinket and the it's like what does it even mean and the plot I kind of miss I don't really get it.
Damn, that's rough.
So
Well,
Oh.
to each their own, I guess.
So that's okay. No.
That's our hot take. I guess
And
that's
I've
our
always
hot
said
take.
that.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
And I've always said that.
like
Twilight's for the girls.
it's easy to
That
understand.
is fair. That is fair.
It's easy to understand and like everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Hunger
You know?
Games is very guy
It's
oriented for sure.
Yeah, convoluted, too many characters, and I don't think I really care about
fair.
what's going on in
That's
it.
fair.
That's
So-
a hot take.
It's a hot take.
That's a hot
Listen,
take.
people come to this podcast for our hot takes. So,
People come to learn absolutely nothing.
You've learned
Yeah.
so much.
and on that note,
We'll see you next week.
anyone have any final words?
Please Also, check us out. Subscribe to our
we'll
podcast.
link
Just
their
One Fern
everything down below.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you for joining.
We're excited for the next collab, and this is
for
great.
hanging out for 2 hours.
For 2 hours.
Yeah.
It was fun. We were snacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had some
A
good
lot of
snacks.
Big
snacking.
snackers here. Yeah, go give their profile a follow. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. And be sure to check us out.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna be on
Their
their podcast.
Yes.
So
Yes.
go after you listen to us. Go head over to theirs and
It's
listen to us.
on everything. It's at Just One Fern.
Yep, at Just One Fern.
Heard it here.
Awesome.
Link down below.
Thank you guys for watching.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.